Hi everyone, it's Bridget with Bees Alter Designs. I am going to do a process video. I'm going to do stacked books, and I want to alter them. I picked these up at Michael's after Christmas on clearance, so they were like $2 and change, and this is what they look like. And they're tiny. They're the little ones. I didn't really want to do big ones, so they're like 6.5 by maybe 4.5. They're very tiny. So what I want to do is I want to make drawers for them, and I've already cut these out, this part, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut this part out, and then we're going to make drawers to go in there before I glue this top down. And this is going to be my process, how I do these stacked books. So you want a good sharp X-Acto knife or box cutter, because you are going to be cutting into this. And I am going to leave a little bit of room here. I'm not sure. You have to have some strong grip here. And I did put a new blade in this, so let me stand up and see if I can push this all the way down like that. And then let's do the other side. Should have just went and cut this on my saw. Probably would have gone through faster. Okay. So then I'm going to cut back here because the paper is attached, and that's what happened with this first one. I didn't realize it was attached until I was pulling it off. So just no big deal. Gesso will cover that, in the bottom of the book will be there. So I'm just going to bend this down and rip that off. And then I want this piece off of here because I want to be able to paint this. And I don't want this showing. I'm going to try to get this off. And don't mind my hands if you see them. It is winter time and they get very dry. I do cream them all the time. And then when I use paints and stuff and dyes, they get in the cracks of my fingers. I've tried everything. I even sit my fingers in bleach to try to get it off. Then it leaves them even more dry. Okay. So this is off. I have a little corner here I don't like, but I can fill that in with molding paste or something. We'll figure that out when we come to it. Right now we just gotta have to gesso it or get these glued down. So let's, I think what we'll do is we'll make the drawer so we can get these closed off, and or maybe I'll gesso it first. I'm just using Studio 71 white gesso. I picked this up at Joann's, if I can get it open. There we go. And we're just going to gesso the whole box. Okay, so now we're going to make the drawers for this. Let me just go find some cardboard. Glue this down. Actually, I don't know if I want to use that glue. That's for foam. This is for cardboard. I want to see how well this works. I've obviously used it before. But you know what? Oh, it smells like modeling. Or no, what does this smell like? Oh my gosh, it smells like those. Hold on. Hope my head's not in there. See all my gray hair? It smells like those, you know those things that came in the tube and you had a little straw and you put a little round ball of it, you pushed it out and put a little round ball on the straw and then you blew it and it made a bubble? That's what it smells like. I know, I'm really weird. If I do more of these videos, you're going to get to know me and think, oh my god, she's just strange. I gotta get rid of it. Hi everybody, I'm back. I was playing with these drawers. I got them all done, every single one of them. And what I did for the fronts of them is I put back on a book piece here. And some of them aren't going to, I just glued this down here, so some of them are just going to give me a hard time. I know they are. Trying to get these in here and then once they're in here, yeah, see, I'm having a really hard time with them. I'm glad I didn't pay much for this book stack. And good luck getting this one out. I really wanted that to be like that so I could match the sides, the drawers, but it may not happen this way. So, I think we're going to have flat drawer fronts. I'm glad I didn't use E6000 on this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a drawer front that goes across here. This is why I don't do process videos, because my process videos don't ever seem to come out as well as, well, should I say process videos in live time. Because you guys find all the dumb mistakes I make. But that's okay. We'll fix this. We will fix this. We are going to... This I already glued down. I'm going to glue them all down because I just want to. Because I want to get this part of it over with. And we'll pray that it comes out alright. I should never have done the drawer thing, probably, but oh well. In the end, I will find a way to fix it. If I just permanently put the drawers back in and leave it that way. I think I am going to cover over the sides though. I think I'm going to decoupage that. These remind me of the Lifesaver books that you get Christmas time in your stockings. Oh my gosh, we got one of those every year when I was a kid. You hardly see them anymore. I think I saw a couple of them at the dollar store, but my kids are all grown, pretty much. Well, I have a junior and a senior, but they really don't want Lifesaver books. This one doesn't want to close and open. I just ripped this one off too. Okay. At least I know that glue doesn't hold very well. I'm thinking that maybe this is just too high. It just needs to be cut down. I could be wrong. Don't ever cut towards you like I do. That's probably why I end up with so many cuts all over my hands. So did anybody see that movie, Bonnie and Clyde, on Lifetime? I thought that was an awesome movie. I so never paid attention in history class, I swear. I don't even remember learning about Bonnie and Clyde. That's that one. This is this one. Yeah, that's what it is. And I measured. I thought I measured perfectly. They're just too high. Alright, well. And that's how they'll look on this side. Nice and clean. Once I get them decoupaged. Okay. Then we can go back to working on the big boxes. I'm sure you all know how to decoupage. So I think I might fast forward this video, but I'm using the Mod Podge mat. This paper is so brittle. Just like, it's so dry. All right. Here goes. I'm going to, this paper is really brittle. I'm going to spray it a little with water. Just because it's very brittle and it's not bendable. And I want it to be. Because I want it to like sit in there. Okay, I'm back and we have the drawers are dry and they're finished. I'm not sure. I put the paper over them, so this is what they look like. They are a little tight, but I'm thinking once I get the knobs on them, they'll be fine opening and closing. So we have to paint, and I brought out a couple different paints. I'm not sure. I am going to use some of this crackle stuff on here because this is, I want it to look a little old. I'm not going to do it everywhere, just going to do it in certain spots. Alright, so I think these are as much painted as I want them to be. What I do want to do is I want to decoupage the paper on the sides here, but I'm not going to do that on camera because it's just so tedious. And now I just have to figure out which book I want in the middle. I think I'm going to do the black one in the middle. I kind of like the way that stands out like that. And figure out what papers I want where for this. I am definitely going to do this paper here. And I think I'm going to distress it with some, oh we gotta use this. I bought these from Joann's.com and I thought it was the tiny finger ones when I bought it, and turned out when it came to me it was a huge one. So I might as well use it because I don't have any of those. I do have the Tim Holtz thing. I can use that. I'm going to have to make more. See if this works any. I just want to see. I've never used the walnut stain before, so yeah, I like that. So I'm going to use this thing though. This thing acts like it's dry. Oh, I guess it's not. Okay, yeah, I like that. So I'm going to do that around the edges of this. And we're going to put this down with Mod Podge. That's why I didn't worry about painting inside here. And we're just going to lay this right here. And that will be our first book. The black one I'm not going to do one on because I like the black. And the pink one, I think what I'm going to do with the pink one is only have a little bit hanging out. So I can use scissors to cut that. And I decided not to use those. Then we're going to glue the boxes together. And I think I'm going to make my own flowers for this one. Again, I like making flowers out of the paper line. Oh, there's my husband. I have to take this because he got called into work because it's snowing and raining here, so I will be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to glue the corners on. This way I don't waste paper and I can use it for my flowers. I want to make sure that I get the coverage that I need. I know it seems silly to do it this way, but I like to make flowers from the paper line, so this one I'm going to distress a little. Alright, so then we're going to glue. Oh, my glue gun's not on. I have to wait a few minutes for that to heat up. Sorry. I wanted that ripped up like that. So then now we're going to put these where I want them. Perfect right there. Oh, let me get my E6000 out because I want this to stay. I want it to stick pretty good. Nope, it's still not. Still not warm yet. Okay, oh, this is dripping. Alright, so once we get this glue together, then we will move on, and I'm going to work on the drawers, I think. I think I'm going to decoupage the sides here so they're done, and I have that done, and then I want to work on the drawers. I'm not sure what I want to do with them. They need some color to them. I might end up just putting flowers on them. I'm not sure, but I got to do the drawer pulls. So and then work on embellishments, and then the fun part begins. I like the fun part. This is all the boring stuff. Here we go. Okay, let's make sure we get this where it needs to be. There.